Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. To partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part.
sophomore, number 0, Ellie Bourne.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Blair High School for tonight's girl-boy matchup between the Blair Bears and the visitors from across the river, Lewis Central High School. Girls action will be first. We'll get a look at the starters first. For the Titans of Lewis Central, they're coached by Coleman Mullenix. They are 9-8 so far on the season. They'll start with Ellie Bournes. She is a 5'2" sophomore. Macy Vetter, a 5'6" sophomore. Jordan Mattiau, a 5'8" senior. Claire Miller, a 5'9" sophomore. And Brooklyn Rutledge, a 5'10" sophomore. As I mentioned, 9-8 on the season for Lewis Central. The Bears with a record so far this year of 10-7 under head coach Matt Ashoff. Most recently for Blair is a victory against Lincoln Standing Bear. In their last 4, they've gone 2-2. Losses to Harlan and Elkhorn North, that's Harlan, Iowa. Victories over Lincoln Northwest and Lincoln Standing Bear. Before that, they'd won 3 in a row against Gretna, Norris, and Crete. The Bears will start this evening with Cadence Field, a 5'4" freshman. Claire Anderson, a 5'4" junior. Kate Wolf, a 5'6" junior. Tatum Macklin, a 5'6" sophomore. And Hayden Frink Mathis, a 5'11" senior. Coach Ashoff is assisted by Laura Anderson and Jen Chickus. Mark Quickle is the Bears athletic trainer, and the student manager for the girls basketball team is Lillian Hunick. Girls contest first here, and then the boys contest will follow 20 minutes after the completion of the girls game, sometime right around 7:30 or so tonight. Bears will be without Addie Sullivan once again. Still trying to work her way back from injury. We did the game for Blair against Elkhorn North. Was not available in that contest either, and Blair lost that game to Elkhorn North by 15 points, 43-28. Then came back a couple of days later, defeated Lincoln Standing Bear pretty comfortably, 46-27, your final in that one. Now they're hoping to make it 2 in a row in a game against a non-Nebraska opponent. The tip is in the air, and it's won by the Titans. So Blair will back into the defensive end. 2-3 zone defense, which is common to what we've seen here from the Bears so far this season. Field and Anderson up at the top of that 2-3 defense. Titans moving it around the perimeter, dumped it down to the baseline momentarily. Now Bournes has it out in between the circles. Ball skipped over far to the right side. 3-pointers up and good. That's Macy Vetter. Knocks down the 3-pointer to get the scoring started for Lewis Central. She is their leading, or rather their second leading scorer on the season, but their leading scorer who scored over 300 points, that's Brooke Larson. She's not in the starting lineup. Shot by Anderson was no good. Good fight there by Macklin to grab the Bears, keep the possession. Now it's Wolf driving inside, and this will be a tie-up called. Jump ball will keep it with the Bears. Probably beneficial there for Blair. That could have probably been a travel or maybe even a charge, as I think it was Kate Wolf that drove into the traffic. Blair will keep it. They get it into Frank Mathis, right back to Field. Her shot's up, no good. Another offensive rebound for Macklin, and another held ball. This one will give it back to Lewis Central. The last time we saw the Bears, as I mentioned, was against Elkhorn North, and Blair had a hard time getting things going offensively. Scored 3 points in the first quarter. Coach Ashoff obviously hoping his team can get off to a better start and get in rhythm early on here in this ball game here tonight. Lewis Central with the ball and a 3-point lead. Trying to make that Bears defense move side to side as they work it around the 3-point line. 3-pointer from the left wing is no good. Offensive rebound up off the rim. That doesn't fall. Frank Mathis grabs the board for Blair, and the Bears will push. Field with it over here on the right side wing. It's going to take it all the way to the basket, kicks it out. Anderson will shoot the 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound is tipped a couple of times. Last One of the Blair players underneath. It'll go to Lewis Central. First time in the ball game, we will see a substitution. It'll be Madeline Chickus, a 5'8" sophomore. She'll come in and replace Frank Mathis. We'll see Hayden back in at various times during the game. We'll also see probably 3 or 4 players from Coach Ashoff's bench. He's been using that bench liberally here, trying to get experience for plenty of the underclassmen. They really have done a nice job coming in and contributing. There's a near steal by Anderson out up top. Ball still with the Titans as Vetter has it, working over to the right side wing. Now near side to Rutledge. Back out up high, it's Bournes with it. Rutledge with 5 to shoot. Vetter is going to have to hurry. She'll shoot a deep three-pointer. That missed everything. That'll be a shot clock violation. Very good defensive possession there for the Bears. They'll get the basketball back. We've played a little over 2 minutes. It's 3-0. Lewis Central with the lead. Cadence Field will bring it across the timeline for the Bears. Down into that left corner. It's Macklin with it. Tatum dribbles it out up high, hands off to Wolf. She'll drive down the baseline, rather the free throw lane all the way to the baseline. The shot was good, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Claire Miller. That's her first foul for either team here in the ball game. And Kate Wolf at the line for the Bears to shoot 2. First one is good. That's the first point of the ball game for Blair. It's 3-1. One more for the Bears junior. Good looking shot there. She knocks them both down. So 3-2 is your score. Lewis Central with the 1-point lead. 5:20 left to play in the first quarter. Bournes drives it inside, kicks it out deep, three-pointer, front rim that time by Vetter. No good, and a foul called on the rebound. This will be a foul on Lewis Central. And the guilty party is Brooklyn Rutledge. It's her first. Team second, basketball back to the Bears. Opportunity to take the lead with a basket here on this trip. As Field brings it into the front court. At the top of the key, Cadence all the way down to the baseline. Got pushed a little bit in the back there. Referees didn't call it. Shot was off the mark, and the rebound could Lewis Central. Bournes walks it up. Left side to Rutledge. Looking for some help. Now it's out up high to Vetter. She'll drive into the double team. Shots up, no good. Rutledge with the offensive rebound, but it's ripped away by the Bears. Good hands. Claire Anderson comes out of there with it. Anderson with a long outlet pass down to Field, to Macklin on the block. Up high, three-pointer. That's Chickus, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Titans. Then a reaching foul called on Cadence Field. Trying to create a turnover in the backcourt. Cadence picks up her first and the team's first. 2 new bodies into the game for the Bears as Allie Sullivan, a 5'9" junior, and Bo Wendt, a 5'7" freshman, check in. Had a sub into the game for Lewis Central as well. Looks like it's going to be Mallory Wohlers, a 5'10" junior, who also checked in. She's got the ball at the free throw line, right off the bench. Pull-up jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound, actually the ball bounced on the baseline, so it'll belong to the Bears. Almost halfway through the first quarter. It's a low-scoring game so far. It's 3-2. As Field brings it in the middle of the floor. Now around the perimeter, it's Sullivan with it. It's Allie Sullivan. Good pass there to a cutting Kate Wolf, and Wolf puts it up and in. Good cut and a really good look by Sullivan, and Blair's got the lead. It's 4-3. First lead of the game for the Bears. Lewis Central will look to snag the lead back, but not throwing bounce passes along the baseline like that, as Kate Wolf able to reach out and snag that one, and now the Bears back to work offensively. Chickus with a jumper on the right wing, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Bournes of Lewis Central. She'll bring it up the floor herself, has it in between the circles. Bournes waves everybody off, now fires to the left side to Vetter. Vetter to Wohlers. Right side of the floor, Wohlers has it out there near the volleyball spiking line. Now back to Vetter, jumper from the elbow. Back rim, no good, and a rebound by Chickus. Madeline Chickus looking for a guard. She'll bring it across the half-court line herself. Now picks up her dribble, gets it to Went, driving inside. Bo Went puts it up and in. Good aggressive take there by Went, her first 2 of the ball game. It's now 2-3. Blair leads it by 3, and it's a 6-0 run, by the way, for the Bears. After an opening 3-pointer on their first possession of the game, Lewis Central hasn't scored. 2:40 left in the first quarter. We have a whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Lewis Central. It's going to be called on Claire Miller. That's her second. She may have to come out for the rest of the quarter. Let's see, they'll leave her on the floor for the moment, and now they'll get a sub to the scorer's table just in time, as the Bears had just about bounced that ball in. Hate for a player out there with 2 fouls to pick up a third before the end of the first quarter. Frank Mathis, by the way, back in for the Bears. Pass goes through the hands of Kate Wolf, and then it's ripped out of her arms out there at midcourt. Vetter sprints to the other end. Pull-up jumper is good. Turnover leads to points. That's Ellie Borns with the basket. Makes the score 6-5. 2:15 left in the opening quarter. 3-pointer on the way. That's Went. Good-looking jumper. No good. Rebound down to Vetter. Into the her dribble is knocked away. Stolen momentarily. Now it's Anderson with it. Claire all the way to the block. Left-hand shot's no good, but she drew contact. She will go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called on number 10. That's Avery Zimmerman. Her first and the team's 4th. And as I mentioned, Claire Anderson to the line for the Bears, shooting 2. First one is no good. Back into the game for Blair will be Tatum Macklin. She'll replace Kate Wolf. Anderson will shoot 1 more to try and give her team a 2-point lead with 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. That one is short off the front of the rim, no good. Frank Mathis got a hand on the rebound, unable to secure it, however, and it will be Lewis Central basketball. Titans will get it into Vetter. Brings it across half court as the Bears have their 2-3 defense all set up. Vetter's got it on the right wing. Now up high to Zimmerman. Back to Vetter again with it right in front of the Bears student section. She'll drive inside. Right-hand runner's up and good. Tough shot for Macy Vetter. Went over top of Frank Mathis. She's got 5 in the game. It's now 7-6. Lewis Central regains the lead. They're up by 1. Minute 26 left here in the first. Went. 3-pointer from the top. That is up and good. Bo Went with her second basket and her first 3 of the ball game. Gives her team a 2-point lead, 9-7. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Titans back to work on the offensive end. Good defense there as they cut off the driving Zimmerman. She's got to kick it out to Vetter. Near side, this is Borns with it. 3-pointer up, no good. Offensive rebound, however, pulled down by Lewis Central. That shot was up off the mark by Wohlers. Ball still loose. Frank Mathis on the floor, and they're going to say, I think she was pushed. That'll be the 5th team foul, so we're shooting free throws here. Foul is going to be charged to number 10, I believe they said. I think it probably was number 20, but I'm waiting for a confirmation from the official. Yes, it was number 20. Mackenzie Vetter. She picks up her first, team's 5th. Frank Mathis at the line where she'll shoot 2. First one is banked in. It's good. Cadence Field checks back in for Blair. She will replace Allie Sullivan. Frank Mathis will shoot 1 more free throw. And she banked that one in too. It was obviously part of the plan. Hayden gets them both. She'll check out, and Madeline Chickas comes back in with 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Blair now up by 4, 11-7, largest lead of the game for the Bears. A slow start to this first quarter, but they've picked things up here toward the back half. Now a near turnover, and it is a turnover as Bo Went knocks that ball loose into the backcourt. Good look underneath there to Field. She puts it up and in. Good job by Cadence to run the floor, and a great look by Bo Went. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Blair is up 13-7, and it looks like Macy Vetter is going to hold it for the final shot. 10 seconds left. Lewis Central will start things as Bournes, top of the key, bounce pass to Vetter. Now back to Bournes. Her pass to Vetter is tipped, stolen away by Wendt. Will she beat the buzzer? She does not, but that's all right. Good first quarter for Blair. They lead at 13-7. As we head to our first quarter break, we're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Communications. Thank you for being a part of.
Welcome back to BSDN Live from Blair High School. Brian Abrahams with you. 13-7 is the score. Blair leading the Lewis Central Titans as we start the second quarter. Bears have the basketball. And the starting five out there on the floor for Blair. Wolf with it on the right side wing. Which will skip it far side to Cadence Field. Bounce pass into the free throw lane. A little bit errant, and then it's going to lead to a reaching foul on Tatum Macklin, who tried to steal that basketball back. It is the first team foul for Blair here in the second quarter. First for Tatum Macklin. So Lewis Central now back into the offensive end with the ball, and not for long. Good hands there as that pass was knocked away by Kate Wolf and then knocked out of bounds by the Titans. Well done there. Blair's played some really, really good defense here in the last several possessions. A couple of steals there by Bo Wendt, and now Kate Wolf gets one to start the second quarter. Frank Mathis with the free throw line. Now to Anderson. She'll dribble down to the baseline. Back out of high. Wolf. Thought about the three, drives into the lane instead. Her floater is up, no good. Titans with the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Miller. She'll hand off to Ellie Bournes, who brings it across half court. 1 minute gone here in the second. Right side to Vetter. Vetter here to the top of the key. That's Rutledge with it. Rutledge inside to Miller. Back out, three-pointer from the wing is up and good. Good ball movement, and Macy Vetter knocks down the open three. Her second three-pointer of the game makes it 13-10. That cuts the Blair lead in half. Bears still up by 3. Wolf on the right wing, up high to Field. Now Anderson with it on the left side, into Frank Mathis to Macklin on the baseline, three-pointer from the corner. That's no good. And the rebound again brought down by Rutledge. Titans again content to let the Bears defense set up, and now they will attack it by driving into the middle of that 2-3 defense. Ball kicked out. It's Bournes with it over here on the left side to the top of the key. Jordan Mattiow had it and then lost it momentarily. Now it's back into the hands of Bourne. She's cut off there. Runner over Frank Mathis, no good. That was really nicely defended there by the Bears. And Wolf quickly into the front court. That pass caught Macklin by surprise. She's lucky to catch it. Now it's Anderson with an open three. That's off back rim, no good. Wolf had a shot at the rebound, kept it alive. Anderson's got it. Ball into the corner to Wolf. She'll fire the three again. Back rim once again off the mark, and this time the rebound collected by Bournes of Lewis Central. Across the timeline, she's got it in the middle of the floor. Right side to Vetter, guarded out there by Anderson. Blair, good hands, able to reach out and knock it away. Up ahead to Field. Cadence one-on-one to the right side block. Shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Vetter. And we go all the way back to the other end. Runner that time by Miller. Off the mark, tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Blair basketball. Little furious back and forth action there. Madeline Chickus and Bo Wendt will check back into the game for the Bears as Frank Mathis and Macklin take a seat. 5 minutes left in the first. Blair 13, Lewis Central 10. Bears haven't scored yet here in this second quarter. We played 3 minutes. Chickus in the corner, gets it inside there to Wendt. Her shot was no good, but she's fouled. And Bo's going to get to the free throw line. Foul's called on Jordan Matteo. Her first and the team's first. And that will put Wendt at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is off the back rim, no good.
Checking in for the Titans, number 14, Mallory Wohlers.
Mallory Wohlers will check in for Lewis Central. And Bo Wendt will shoot one more, try and give her team a 4-point lead. That one's better. She's got 6 points now in the ballgame, 1 out of 2 from the line. 4:50 left to play in the first half. Blair's up 14-10. Lewis Central around the perimeter with a little handoff play there. Now inside is Bournes. Her pass is taken away. It's 3-on-none the other way for the Bears, so Anderson will slow things down, get herself under control. Shot's no good, however. Bears grab the rebound. It was almost a foregone conclusion, and the Titans were seemingly conceding it, so the Bears fortunately able to grab the rebound. They'll restart the shot from the corner is off the mark. Another offensive rebound, that one collected by Anderson, and we'll get a timeout as Coach Ashoff saw his guard in trouble. So he called the timeout. 4:15 left in the half. Bears up by 4. We're back in 30 seconds on BSDN Live. It'll be Blair basketball as we re-enter out of this timeout. Bears will throw it in right in front of the Lewis Central bench. And Madeline Chickus will trigger it for Blair. Into the backcourt to Field. Cadence walks it across the timeline. She'll hand off to Wolf. Up of the key, looking for a screen. Now it's back to Field. Field inside to Chickus. A little bit of an errant pass there, and the Titans come away with the steal as we pass the midway point of quarter number 2. 14-10 your score. Bournes with it on the right side wing, matched up there against Field. Her pass is tipped away. Good hands again. This time it's Wendt to the other end. Right-hand layup is good. Bo Wendt off the tip pass by Cadence Field with another run-out layup. Bo's got 8 points, just got her hand on another pass. Back-to-back steals and another right-hand layup for Bo Wendt. That's up and good. You got to wonder if Coach Mullenix is going to call a timeout here, and he does. Back-to-back steals and layups for Bo Wendt has given the Bears an 8-point lead. It's 18-10. We'll step away for 60 seconds. We'll be back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment.
Central basketball, 3:26 to play in the first half, 18-10. An 8-point lead for the Bears is their largest of the ball game, and now they will apply a little bit of three-quarter court pressure. trying to keep the intensity up on that defensive end. They've had a couple of steals back-to-back. This time shots up, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down a couple of times there by Brooklyn Rutledge. She'll try it again. That one is also off the rim, no good. And now a foul called on the Bears. So Blair without Hayden Frink-Mathis on the inside. Bit of a size disadvantage. Madeline Chickus is going to be called for the foul. She picks up her first. Second for Blair in the quarter. Baseline inbound coming here for the Titans. They'll get it in up high to Vetter. Guarded by Field. Now she'll work over to her right. Almost looked like she double dribbled with a deep three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound, however, is going to be put back up and in by Jordan Matteo. Her first two of the game. Got around Chickus to grab that board. That ends the Blair scoring run for the moment. Bo went quickly back on the other end. Fires a three. That's off the mark, and the rebound belongs to Matteo. She'll hand off to Vetter, who brings it into the front court. Now it's Matteo with it on the right baseline, guarded there by Sullivan. And a timeout, I think, called here by Lewis Central. Coach Mullenix saw his player in trouble. 2:25 left in the half. 6-point game. We're back in 30 seconds on BSDN Live. Yeah, welcome back here again. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Lewis Central. 2:25 left in the first half. Titans will get it in. Matteo, the jumper from the baseline. That's no good. And Macklin grabs the rebound. Macklin and Frink-Mathis both in at that timeout. Bears want to get some rebounding dominance back out there on the floor. Cadence Field's going to drive that one all the way in. Left-hand shot's no good. Rebound to Vetter. She'll bring it across the timeline. Gets a screen, pulls up for three, and that missed everything. Vetter's been a pretty reliable shooter out there with a couple of made three-point baskets. She did have that one other air ball, but frankly that was forced at the end of a shot clock. And Miller checks back in for Lewis Central. Under 2 minutes now to play in the half as brings it back across the timeline. She finds Went on the left side of the floor. To Field, back to Went. Gonna line up a three-pointer, that's good. Bo Went has had a very good first half off the bench. She's now got 13 points here in the half. 13 of her team's 21. In fact, at this point, she's outscored Lewis Central. They have only 12. Titans try to get it inside there. Good hands. I think that was Macklin that got a hand on that pass. It was kicked out. Went out of bounds. It'll stay with Lewis Central. Bourne's off the inbounds. Goes inside to Vetter, and it's taken away. Ultimately secured by Frink-Mathis. Quickly into the front court comes Wolf on the dribble. Show hand off to Went. Now it's Field with it. Bounce pass to Frink-Mathis at the free throw line. Inside to Macklin in the corner. Wolf for three. That's good. Beautiful ball movement, and Kate Wolf knocks down the three-pointer. Back-to-back threes for the Bears. Under a minute now to play in the half. It's 24-12. Suddenly Blair has Lewis Central doubled up here, almost at the midway point. Bournes will right baseline, cut off by Frink-Mathis. Her pass is taken away. It's another steal for Went. 2-on-1 the other way. Went drives in. Shot is good. Count it, and a foul. Boy, what a finish for Bo Went. Finishing through the contact. Count the bucket. The foul is going to be charged on Macy Vetter. Her first. It's the team's second. Went will head to the line to try to complete a three-point play. And the freshman's having a very, very good first half. See if she can cap it off here. 39 seconds left in the half. That free throw is up and good. 2 out of 3 from the line in the first half for Went. Her team's up now 27-12. Again, a little three-quarter court pressure here. Titans get it inside. Now they kick it to the corner. Back out to Borns. On the dribble in between the circles to Vetter, now with 20 to play. Vetter looking for a screen. The shot clock will expire before the game clock. 10 left on the shot clock. About a 4-second differential. They got it inside there. Back out, up high. This is Borns with it. Look inside, turnaround shots up and good. That's Wohlers with the 3 to shoot here for the Bears. They'll get it in. Wolf lets it fly, not in time, but a really, really good finish to the first half for Blair. They will lead 27-14 over Lewis Central. As we head into our halftime break, we'll step away here for a few minutes. We'll come back with the start of the second half, listening to Blair basketball on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears.
Winner does receive $50. Last chance to throw them here. Get them out there. Guess we got a few more over here. Come on, Olivia. Is that it? All right, we'll go see who the winner is. Make sure you have your numbers ready. Zero, 7, 9. 079. It is Mr. Henry Houghton. Henry Houghton,
And welcome back here as we get ready to start the second half. Blair leads Lewis Central 27-14. Recapping the first half, Bo Went led all scorers. She had 16 points coming off the bench in that first half. 7 for Kate Wolf, 2 for Hayden Frank Mathis, and 2 for Cadence Field. Blair went 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. They scored 13 in the first quarter and 14 in the second. And for Lewis Central, they were led by Macy Vetter with 8 points. And then Ellie Bournes, Jordan Mateo, and Mallory Wohlers each had 2. So it's 27-14 as we start the third quarter. Starters back out there on the floor for the Bears. And it looks like starters as well for Lewis Central, as you would expect. Nobody really in any kind of foul trouble. Claire Miller does have 2 personals for the Titans. Nobody else with more than 1. It'll be Lewis Central basketball to start the quarter. Teams have switched ends of the floor. Rutledge with it to Vetter. She's knocked down a couple of 3-pointers in that first half. Now it's back to Bournes. Blair extending that 2-3 zone defense just a few steps beyond that 3-point line as Vetter drives inside. The shot was good, but she came down awkwardly on that right leg. Let's hope she's all right. She came down, may have bumped knees with another player out there. I think they're going to check with Coach Mullenix if they want to leave her in the game, and looks like they will. So the 2 points will count. It's 27-16. Vetter's going to try and shake off that banged up knee. Let's switch to a man-to-man defense here to start the second half. In the corner, Kate Wolf for 3. Off the rim, no good. Frank Mathis with the rebound. Kicks it out to Anderson. Claire drives inside, runs into traffic, picks up her dribble. Now it's Field for 3 on the left wing. That is no good. Frank Mathis again with good position inside, and a whistle and a jump ball is going to be the call. Initially it looked like it might be a foul, but the held ball will keep it with Blair. Fresh 35 now as the Bears will throw it in from underneath their own basket. Field will finally throw it in to Macklin. Now Wolf for 3, off the rim, no good. Frank Mathis got her hand on another rebound, but had it poked away, and it'll be Lewis Central basketball. Good heads-up play there by Macy Vetter. She's the one that knocked it out of there, and now she'll set up the offense from the middle of the floor. To Rutledge over on the wing. Pass inside there to Vetter. Her floater again is up and good. Back-to-back buckets for Vetter. She's now got 12 in the ball game. 4-0 run for the Titans to start the half. Now Wolf has it out at the top of the key. Now inside there, Frank Mathis posted up deep inside. Hayden spins over that right shoulder. Shot no good, but a foul is called. Good aggressive take there by Hayden Frank Mathis. Foul's going to be called on Macy Vetter, her second personal. Unless I wrote one down incorrectly in the first half. I believe that's her second. And it is, according to the scoreboard. Free throw by Frank Mathis is no good. Hayden went 2 for 2 from the line in the first half. Missed that one, however. And we have a sub at the scorer's table waiting to come in for Frank Mathis. So if she makes this one, she'll come out of the game. That one is good, so she knocks down 1 out of 2, and it'll be Madeline Chickus coming in for her. That ends the scoring run for Lewis Central to start the half. Makes it now 18-8, and that ball's knocked into the backcourt. 28-18, a 10-point lead. Pay attention to the scoreboard there. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Anderson. Stays with Lewis Central. As I mentioned, a 10-point lead for the Bears. Into Bournes. Bournes picked up her dribble, now hands it back off to Vetter. Skips it far side, now down into the corner. It's Rutledge with it, dribbles it back out up high. Tried a little handoff there, is almost knocked away by Macklin. Now they'll skip it near side, and the pass is taken away. Quickly up ahead for the Bears, it's Anderson. Underneath, puts it up and in. Good steal by Kate Wolf. Claire Anderson with the bucket. It's a really long pass for Lewis Central to throw against this Bears defense. Blair made him pay for it. Vetter driving back inside. Runner up, no good. Rebound tipped by Macklin and out of bounds. It'll stay with Lewis Central. 2.5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. And the Titans now will throw it in on the baseline. They'll lob it in up high. It's Vetter with it. Anderson and Field both closed out on her. Now Bourne with the mid-range jumper off the mark, no good, and the rebound bounces out of bounds. It'll be Blair basketball. And that'll get Bo Went back into the game. She checks in for Anderson. We'll see if she's able to pick up where she left off at the end of the fifth. As I mentioned, 16 points in that first half. Wolf with it inside. She'll kick it out. Chickus for three from the corner. That's off the rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Lewis Central. Bournes will bring it across the timeline with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Got it to Rutledge. Now back to Bournes. Went extending that defense out there as Rutledge had to track it down near the crowd over there on the far, the far sideline. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Stays with Lewis Central, and Allie Sullivan will check in. She'll replace Tatum Macklin. It's about an 8 or 9 player rotation, as I mentioned, that we'll see from Coach Ashoff and the Bears. Ball in, Vetter for three. Her shot partially blocked. Good hands. I don't know if that was Field or Sullivan that got a hand on it. Either way, it was blocked, and the Bears collect the loose ball. Wolf across the timeline, little hesitation dribble, takes it inside. Her shot off the mark, though. And Bournes with the rebound. Titans will set up the offense here in the front court. However, not for long. Pass goes through the hands of Jordan Mateo and out of bounds. Mackenzie Vetter will check in at the whistle. Ball back to the Bears. Almost halfway through the third quarter. Cadence Field to Sullivan. Sullivan's bounce pass into the post is tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Blair. Was trying to get it in the post there to Wolf. Now Field will throw it in. Gets it into Allie Sullivan. Sullivan fighting for position inside. Tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Banged around in there, and now the outlet pass down the floor almost taken away. Good vision and good hands by Cadence Field. Knocked it out of bounds, stopped the fast break. Ball stays with Lewis Central. Rutledge with it over on the far corner. Got it inside there to Vetter. Her shot was up, no good, and we're going to get a whistle. That's got to be a reaching foul, I would imagine. That is the case. Good hands there inside by Alex Sullivan. The foul is going to be called on Macy Vetter. And so she picks up her third. Second one here in this quarter for the leading scorer for Lewis Central. Frank Mathis and Macklin both check back into the game. Sullivan and Chickus will come over to the bench. 3:45 left to play in the third. Still 30-18. Blair with a 12-point lead. They took a 13-point lead into halftime. Macklin over on the right side. She'll drive all the way inside. Shot blocked, loose on the baseline, and knocked out of bounds off of Lewis Central. It'll stay with Blair. Mallory Wohlers will check in for the Titans. Brooklyn Rutledge heads over to the bench. Macy Vetter still playing with those three fouls. See if Blair tries to take advantage of that. They get it into Frank Mathis. She'll hand off to Wolf. Three-pointer from the top of the key. Off the mark, no good. Frank Mathis with the rebound. Drives inside, and an offensive foul, I think, is going to be the call there on Hayden as she tried to establish position underneath. Picks up her first, and the team's first here in the second half, so the ball goes back to Lewis Central. Extended pressure here for the Bears as the Titans bring it up to half court. Over here on the near side, now it's Bournes with it. Beat the pressure fairly easily that time. Pass to the baseline, three-pointer up from the corner. Good box out there by Kate Wolf. That's going to be a foul called on the Titans as Wolf was fending off Claire Miller. Miller picks up her third. Ball goes right back to the Bears after the missed three-pointer by Mackenzie Vetter. Bo went with it at the top of the key. Now Macklin for three on the right wing. That's no good, and the rebound down into the hands of Miller. 2:50 left to play in the third. Vetter around the perimeter. Now it's Mackenzie Vetter with it. Inside to Miller. Three-pointer for Bourne. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound going to have a foul called on Lewis Central. This one is going to be on number 20. That'll be Mackenzie Vetter. Her second personal, team's fourth, so it'll be free throws the rest of the way here in this third quarter for the Bears. Claire Anderson and Madeline Chickus back into the game for the Bears. Avery Zimmerman at the scorer's table for Lewis Central. The game in time, however. She'll wait for the next whistle. Anderson to Wendt, driving into the middle of the free throw lane. Kicks it out to Field. Cadence drives inside. Little right-hand floater. Cadence gets it to drop. She's got 4 now in the game. The lead is extended now to 14. It's 32-18. Bears in front of Lewis Central. Up high with it is Wohlers. To Mackenzie Vetter. Over to Bourne over here, right in front of the Lewis Central bench. Now back to Macy Vetter. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. 10 left on the shot clock here. Mackenzie Vetter will shoot the three. That is off the mark, no good. Good box out again, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be a reaching foul called on Claire Miller. She picks up her 4th. It's a great box out by Madeline Chickus. Team's 5th, and that will send Chickus to the free throw line. Madeline has not attempted a free throw yet in the ball game. She'll shoot one, and then I would imagine that Claire Miller will head over to the bench. I'm not sure they would leave with 4 fouls and an entire quarter left to play, but I suppose you never know as Chickus knocks that one down. Avery Zimmerman comes in, and Miller checks out. Madeline's first point of the ball game. Makes the score 33-18. And now 34 as she knocks them both down. She's replaced promptly by Hayden Frank Mathis with 1:45 left in the quarter. Bourne picks up her dribble, looking for help, and finds it over there on the far side. Pass is taken away this time. Good hands by Claire Anderson. Sprinting to the other end. Right-hand layup is good. Another steal, another run-out layup for the Bears. It's now 36-18, under 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Blair has done a really, really nice job anticipating those passes, both long and intermediate, from the Titans, and they have really made them pay with several steal run-out layups. And here's another takeaway by Anderson. It's 3-on-1 the other way. Bounce pass to Field. Right-hand runner is good. Beautiful pass that time from Anderson. Cadence with the finish. 60 seconds left in the quarter. It's 38-18, and Mullenix wants a timeout. Will step away. Bears up by 20. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN.
Welcome back to Blair High School on BSDN Live. Under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Blair leading Lewis Central 38-18. Lewis Central scored the first 2 baskets of this third quarter, started on a 4-0 run, and they haven't scored since. Blair's done a nice job defensively, and then that defense has led to offense in many cases. Certainly the last two steal run-out layups are the best examples of that, as the Titans now work in the offensive end. 15 left on the shot clock. Almost another steal there. Now Vetter will shoot the three-pointer. That's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down over Frank Mathis. Jumper is up and good by Brooklyn Rutledge. Her first two of the contest. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 38-20 the score. We'll see if the Bears are able to run through their offense and hold this for the final shot of the quarter. 20 seconds now left. Went will back it out near the tip circle. Right in the middle of the floor now, right side to Field. Under 10 now as Cadence gets things started. She'll get a high screen from Frank Mathis. Jumper from the elbow is no good. Rebound by Rutledge. Ball is poked away, and now the horn sends us to the end of the third quarter. It's 38-20. Head to the fourth. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live. We're ready to start the fourth quarter here. It'll be Lewis Central basketball. The Bears with a 15-point lead, 38-20. Blair outscored Lewis Central 11-6 in that third quarter. Titans quickly around the perimeter. The jumper by Vetter from the elbow is no good. Nice box out by Cadence Field. She's got the board. She'll sprint to the other end, drives it inside. Contact, no whistle either way. Could have been a block, could have been a charge, but the ball goes out of bounds. And it stays with the Bears. Last touch by Lewis Central. Field will throw it in. She lobs it into Frank Mathis. Hayden has it at the elbow. Now it's loose, knocked away, and stolen. Good hands and a steal by Claire Miller, who's playing with those 4 fouls. Up ahead with it is Bournes. Around the perimeter, Rutledge on the right wing. Back to the other side, it's Bournes with it, working against Field. Now Rutledge and then Bournes again. She'll square up for a 3. No good. Rebound is tipped, knocked out of bounds, and they'll say last touch by the Bears. Claire Anderson couldn't quite secure it. And Lewis Central will throw it in on the baseline. They'll lob it in ahead of Anderson and into the arms of Macy Vetter. Vetter to Bournes. Now Rutledge for 3. That missed everything. The ball is saved right into the hands of Anderson. Claire in the backcourt with it. And a reaching foul is going to be called on Lewis Central. That'll be on Macy Vetter. She picks up her 4th personal. It's the first for the team in the fourth quarter. So Macy Vetter with 4, Claire Miller with 4. Both players stay on the floor. Vetter would be the one I'd be concerned with if I was Lewis Central. She has 12 of their 20. Inside to Macklin. Shot no good. Whistle and a foul. This might be the 5th on Vetter. Let's see. That is not the case. It's going to be on Rutledge. She picks up her 2nd. And that will send Tatum Macklin to the free throw line. She hits the first one. And that's the first point of the ball game for Tatum. One more coming here. Macklin knocks that one down as well. The Bears lead is 20, 40-20. 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Vetter up high with it. Bounces to Bourne over on the far wing. Back to the near side. Three-pointer is off the mark, no good. A foul is going to be called as Frank Mathis was boxing out Brooklyn Rutledge, and Rutledge hit her from behind. Rutledge picks up her third and the team's third. Madeline Chickus back into the game for the Bears, replacing Frank Mathis. And now the Bears will set up the offense. Into the corner to Chickus, to Anderson, and it's knocked away. Good hands that time by Lewis Central. Claire Miller comes out of there with the steal. Titans across the timeline. Bourne with it. She'll work over into that left side. Back to Vetter. Now it's Rutledge working around Macklin. Picks up her dribble. Back to Vetter to the elbow. Cut off there by Anderson. Bourne, deep three-pointer. That's off the mark and bounced. Landed on the baseline, rather. It'll be Blair basketball. 2 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Field back into the offensive end for the Bears. To Chickus on the right side of the floor. Madeline to Kate Wolf. Wolf out to Field. Now it's Macklin. She'll shoot the three-pointer off the front rim. No good. And the rebound controlled by Vetter of Lewis Central. It's Macy Vetter back into the front court with it, right in the middle of the floor. Thought about the three. Now it's Bourne on the left wing to Miller at the elbow. Good close out there by Anderson. Metter pulls up, shot no good. Rebound is controlled by Miller. Might have got away with steps, but she is able to pass the ball, and it's knocked away and stolen. Good hands by the Bears. Up ahead with it is Anderson. Now Field. Had Chickus on the backside for a moment, didn't see her. Field will bounce it down into the corner. Now it's Wolf with it. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bears still lead it by 20. 40-20 is your score as Macklin has it on the wing. Tatum will drive it inside. Shot blocked. Good defense there by Rutledge. Taken away, and now Vetter's got it. Vetter back across the timeline on the right side of the floor. Defended tightly by Anderson. Now it's Bourne with it to Rutledge on the left wing. Back right side, Macy Vetter. Miller and now Bourne. Bourne will drive all the way to that left baseline. Cut off there, almost lost her footing. Able to get it out to Miller. Now to Vetter. A wide open three from the wing is up and good. Good ball movement, and Macy Vetter knocks down the three. She has, let's see, now 15 in the ball game. Lewis Central will call a timeout with 4:20 left in the ball game. 40-23 your score. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate.
Welcome back here to Blair High School. 4:20 left in the fourth quarter. 40-23 is the score. The Bears leading the Titans of Lewis Central High School. Lewis Central will apply a little bit of pressure coming out of the timeout. Cadence Field brings it across the timeline to Macklin in the right corner. She'll skip it all the way to the far side. That's Bo Wendt, who just checked into the game. Shot is no good. The rebound is foul, actually going to be called on the Bears. That'll be on Madeline Chickus. Her second. It's the team's first here in the fourth quarter. Right at the midway point of the quarter, as we'll now tick down underneath 4 minutes. Lewis Central back to work in the offensive end as Wohlers has it over here on the right side. Out to Bourne, to Miller, who's got it at the elbow. Back out to Bourne. Now Vetter. A few steps beyond that three-point line. Vetter to her right. Back out, it's Miller with it. And now Bourne with 5 to shoot. Bourne picks up her dribble. Three-pointer is off the mark that time. That was, let's see, Mackenzie Vetter, I believe, that fired it up as the shot clock expired. She didn't hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation. Bears will get the basketball back. They're going to check on Macy Vetter. Looked like maybe she had gotten hit in the head, in the face or something. She was reaching at her eye after she drove into the traffic there on that possession. Passed inside there by Wolf to Chickus. Had blocked, got her own rebound. Jumper's up and good by Macklin. Tatum's first basket of the ball game. Good heads-up play there by Chickus to grab the board and find her. Makes the score 42-23. Shot is up off the mark, no good. We're going to get a foul called on the rebound as Chickus is pushed to the floor. That will be charged to Claire Miller. She's just fouled out of the ball game. So Miller will foul out. No points. That's the team's fourth. That will send Brooklyn Rutledge back into the game. Hayden Frank Mathis also back in for Blair. And I'm not sure what the horn was about, but now we're ready to resume play. Bears get it in. Cadence Fields got it, brings it across the timeline, and now we'll see if Blair can run a few seconds off the clock here. 2:45 left. Field with it up high. Her bounce pass is kicked. It will stay with Blair. 20 seconds now on the shot clock. 42-23 the score. And now they'll put 34, 33. They're going to put, let's see how many seconds on the shot clock. They're running the shot clock down, but they're also running the game clock down as well. They run it down to 21 on the shot clock, and now they put 2:43 back on the game clock. So throw it in. Field looking to get it in, still looking, finally goes up high. She gets it in to Wolf. Kate working to her left, hands it off to Field. Now Anderson had Frank Mathis on the block for a moment. Instead it's Wolf for 3 on the near side wing. Shot was no good, then a foul called on the rebound. This one's going to be on Rutledge. Unfortunate break for Brooklyn. Rutledge just kind of ran into Cadence Field. And that will send Cadence Field to the line where she'll shoot 2. She's got 6 points so far in the ball game. That free throw is off the front rim, no good. Rutledge stays on the floor with 4. Macy Vetter still out there with 4 as well. Second free throw for Field is good, so she gets 1 out of 2. Cadence now with 7 in the ball game. And the Bears lead is 20 again, 43-23. Rutledge in the corner, inside to Mackenzie Field, taken away. Good hands by Frank Mathis. Up ahead, driving all the way down inside. Shot no good. That time was Bo Wendt. She hasn't scored here in the second half. Really hasn't needed to. From Vetter is off the mark, and it will land on the baseline. And belongs to the Bears. 2:04 left. Wendt gets it into Field, pressured in the backcourt, but easily lobs it over top and finds Kate Wolf. Wolf drives inside. Left-hand shot was no good. And the rebound quickly taken down by Lewis Central. Up ahead to Vetter. She's trapped here on the near sideline. Bounces it back out to Bourne. Bourne to Rutledge. 5 subs headed to the scorer's table for Lewis Central with 1:40 left. Three-pointer for Vetter is off the back rim, no good. And Wolf grabs the rebound. And immediately we'll get the 5th foul of the ball game from Macy Vetter. Perhaps she sensed she was coming out of the game anyway. So she picks up number 5, team foul number 6. Vetter will finish the game with 15 points. And we will get wholesale substitutions for both ball clubs. So let's see who's in for the Bears. Number 4, Abby Leggett. Number 1, Ren Dresden. Allie Sullivan, number 12, checks back in. Kate Wolf stays on the line, or rather stays in because she's at the free throw line. The first one is no good.
Now on the floor for the Bears.
She will need to make this to get herself out of the game.
Number 4, Abby Leggett.
Free throw by Wolf is good. So she gets the second one, and she'll be replaced by Afton Sullivan. Kenzie Pollocky also into the game. I think I got all the subs there. Lewis Central with some fresh players as well. Minute 25 left. Got to catch up on those names as the game goes on. Allie Sullivan with the rebound. Avery Zimmerman is out there. JC Young, I believe I saw that name out there, or that number rather, excuse me. Minute 10 left. Afton Sullivan over on the wing, three-pointer up, that's no good. Rebound is tipped, controlled by the Titans on the baseline. Minute left, Bears up 44-23. They're gonna pick up win number 11 on the season. That ball's driven inside, knocked out of bounds. I'll say last touched by Blair. Lewis Central will throw it in. Madison Jeanette will throw it in. 5-8 from the baseline. Gets it in, three from the far corner. That's up and good. JC Young knocks down a three-pointer. Her first bucket of the ball game. 40 seconds left. It's 44-26. Allie Sullivan with it up high. Now ball's going to be bounced inside, knocked back out. Sullivan squares up a three. That's good. Allie Sullivan knocks down the three-pointer for the Bears. Her first basket of the game, under 30 seconds left. That ball is lost out of bounds by Jeanette. It'll belong to Blair. And the Bears now can dribble it out. 20 seconds left in this ball game. They will have secured the win. Bring it across the timeline. It's Afton Sullivan with it at the top of the key. Around the perimeter, Dresden. Pass inside there, shot is up. No good by Pollocky, fighting for it inside. Got her own rebound. 2 seconds left, and that's the way the ball game will end. Your final score is going to be Blair 47, Lewis Central 26. The Bears now 11-7 on the season. Next action for Blair will be another home game. They will host Seward here at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll be a tough matchup for the Bears. Blue Jays are 11-6 as well. Blair, as I just mentioned, has moved to 11-7. So we'll have about a 20-minute break before the start of the boys contest. We will be back then with live action for Blair versus Lewis Central. Until then, it's Brian Abrahams saying so long for now. You've been listening to Blair Basketball on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of
Easton is with his parents Ted and Mindy. He is undecided on his college and plans to major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Easton Basanek. parents are David and Melody. Alex plans to go to the University of Nebraska at Lincoln and major in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Just. Next up is Nelson Cush. Nelson's parents are Paul and Betsy. Nelson plans to go to Grandview University Good evening and welcome to Blair High School. Tonight's contest is the visiting Lewis Central Titans and your Blair Bears. Here are your starting lineups. First up for the Lewis Central Titans.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Blair High School as we get ready to start the boys contest between the Lewis Central Titans and the Blair Bears. Lewis Central 10-5 on the season. The starters announced first. It's Carter Thielen, a 6'3" freshman, and their leading scorer. Parker Stressman is the second starter. He is a 5'11" senior. Charles Shaben, a 6'5" sophomore, is the third starter. He's followed by Jimmy Scott, a 6'3" junior, and Lilly, a 5'6" freshman, rounds out the starting lineups. Ricky Torres is the head coach. He's assisted by Derek Hall, Larry Peterson, Jimmy Smitty, and Jordan Torres. And for the Bears, they will start with Cooper Sorensen, a 6'1" senior. Brevin Leggett, a 6 foot. Sorry about that, everybody. Cooper Sorensen is the first starter for the Bears. He is a 6'1" senior. He's followed by Brevin Leggett, a 6 foot freshman. Aiden Slominski, a 6 foot junior. Callan Steinbeck, a 6'4" freshman. And Bo Meyer, a 6'5" junior. That's the starting lineups for the Chris Whitwer is the head coach. He's assisted by Brett LeGrand, Trey Landsman, Will Landsman, and Quincy Nichols. Blair is 8-8 so far on the season. The ball is in the air. It's won by Lewis Central. They're in the dark jerseys. The Bears are in their home whites, trimmed with purple. Man-to-man defense here for Blair to start the ball game. And the Titans will attack, driving it down inside, putting it up and in is Carter Thielen. As I mentioned, their leading scorer averages about 15 points a game, gets things started on the opening possession. And now we will see the Bears offense go to work. Sorensen with it over on the far side, man-to-man defense as well for Lewis Central to start the game. Foul called away from the basketball. They're going to get a moving screen, I think, called on Sorensen. He picks up his first and the team's first. So empty possession there for the Bears to start the ball game. And back the other way goes Lewis Central. Parker Stressman will bring it across the timeline. He finds Charles Shaben. Shaben guarded out up high, tight there by Steinbeck. Now to the right side, three-pointer block. Good hands. That was Steinbeck that got a hand on it. They'll get it up ahead to Callan. Now Bo Meyer. Meyer inside, had it knocked away. And let's see. They're going to say last touched, I think, by Lewis Central. Evan Lilly, the 5'6" guard who was right in front of Meyer, got a hand in there to knock it away. So it'll be an inbound for the Bears. Throwing it in is Slominski. He gets it into Steinbeck. Callan to his right, now in the corner to Sorensen. Cooper will drive inside. We'll have a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul called on the Titans. That'll be whistled on Evan Lilly. Picks up his first personal and the team's first. Again, Slominski will throw it in. Three-pointer from the corner is off the mark that time by Brevin Leggett. Rebound controlled by the Bears, however. They'll keep the possession. Slominski up high. Steinbeck a good look. Off the back rim. Didn't get that one to fall. The rebound will bounce out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bears. Went off a couple of Titans underneath there. So Lewis Central having a hard time wrapping up this defensive possession. We'll see if the Bears can take advantage. Sorensen this time will throw it in. Gets it in underneath the Bo Meyer. Meyer's shot blocked, but Sorensen gets the loose ball. Goes inside to Leggett. He had his shot blocked. Again, the ball knocked out of bounds. Again, it stays with the Bears. Tough sledding inside here for Blair offensively, but they've done a nice job pounding the offensive glass. This has got to be try number 5 or 6 on this possession. Sorensen gets it in up high to Meyer. Bo will drive inside. Left-hand layup attempt, no good. And this time, Lewis Central with the rebound. Lilly quickly up ahead. As I mentioned, the Titans are 10-5. They've lost 3 in a row, however, trying to get back on the good side of the win column. Three-pointer off the mark, no good by Scott. Meyer gets the rebound. Bounce pass up ahead to Sorensen. He'll shovel to Slominski. His runner is no good. The best look the Bears have had so far in this game. Couldn't convert it. Three-pointer on the other end is short that time up there by Thielen. And the rebound bounces out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bears. We've played almost 2 minutes. Bears haven't scored. Lewis Central has just 2 points. Slominski will throw it into Sorensen in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Lilly. Cooper brings it across half court. Remember, Lilly playing with one foul already. We'll see if Cooper can get him another one here as he's bringing the ball across the timeline. Slominski with it on the wing. Up high to Steinbeck. And he knocks down the 3. Steinbeck thought about the 3, then looked like he was going to drive, and then shot the 3 and hit it. Gives the Bears the lead, 3-2. 5:35 left in the opening quarter. Lilly to his right, kicks it out in the corner. Three-pointer is up and good. Knocked down by Charles Shaben, so that answers the Bears 3 with one of his own. Lead goes back to Lewis Central. It's 5-3. Blair almost turned it over, bringing it across the timeline. Steinbeck at the top of the key. Will drive it down inside. Nice look there to Bo Meyer. Meyer puts it in. Beautiful pass by Steinbeck. A little big-to-big passing there, and we're tied 5-5. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Right side wing is Shaben. To Lilly, down into the corner. Driving all the way inside there is Stressman. Kicks it out. Three-pointer from the right wing is good. That is Jimmy Scott with the 3. Second 3 of the game for Lewis Central. They regain the lead, 8-5. Slavinsky to the baseline, then he'll kick it back out to Steinbeck. Now Sorensen with it. Sorensen to Leggett. Now again back to Steinbeck. Right in front of the Lewis Central bench. Steinbeck into the middle of the free throw lane. His finger rolls no good. Got his own rebound. He put it up and in. Steinbeck's got 5. Lewis Central's lead is cut to 1, 8-7. Both teams' offenses have awakened here after a slow start. Top of the key with it is Shaben. Lost his footing driving inside, able to get rid of it. Stressman for 3. That's good. 3 different players have hit a three-pointer here for Lewis Central in the opening half of the first quarter as we just passed the midway point. It's 11-7. Stressman gets it back to Sorensen. Cooper inside to Meyer. Bo puts it up. Shot blocked and controlled underneath there by Jimmy Scott. Scott finds Stressman, who brings it across the timeline. Working there against Sorensen on the left wing. Stressman with the bounce pass to Thielen. Guarded by Slavinsky. He'll drive inside. Finds Stressman in the corner. That 3 is good as well. Parker Stressman with his second 3, the 4th of the opening quarter. 14-7. Chris Whitmer wants a timeout. We'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs.
Welcome back. It'll be Blair basketball out of the timeout. 3:24 left in the first quarter. 14-7. Lewis Central has knocked down 4 consecutive three-pointers by 3 different players. And now they'll apply some full court pressure. Bears get it into Brevin Leggett. Up ahead quickly to Slavinsky at midcourt. He'll hand off to Steinbeck inside. Little mid-range jumper is up and off the mark. No good. Rebound is knocked around, and now a tie-up. Bo Meyer dives on the floor. Charles Shaben dove on top of him, and the ball will stay with the Bears. Good hustle there by Blair's big man. Getting on the floor and getting after that one keeps the possession alive for the Bears. As they wipe a little bit of perspiration off the basketball. Let's see if the floor also needs to be wiped up. I think it, yeah, they're going to say it's all right. Slavinsky will throw it in underneath the hoop for the Bears. Aiden gets it all the way out up high to Steinbeck. Now it's Meyer at the elbow. Bo picks up his dribble on the baseline, looking for some help. Now a tough baseline jumper is off the rim a couple of times, no good. Rebound is tipped around, still loose, and Steinbeck grabs it. Callan inside, kicks it out to Slavinsky. Sorensen and now to Meyer. Blair has done a really nice job on the offensive glass here in this first quarter, extending the possession a couple of different times. As Leggett works over here on the near side, and a reaching foul is going to be called. Trying to dive in to get the steal. I think that's going to be Stressman. He picks up his first. It's the
Checking in for the Titans is number 5.
and that'll bring Jamison Olsen, a 6'2" senior, into the game. And let's see who's out. I think it's going to be Stressman. That had the wrong player come off the floor, I believe. So Stressman stays in, and Jimmy Scott comes out of the ball game. Steinbeck looks to throw it in. Finally to the middle of the floor. That's Leggett with it. Up high to Sorensen. Still 14-7. 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Slavinsky back to Sorensen, and Cooper tried to get it quickly out of his hands to Brevin Leggett. Leggett wasn't ready for it, and he threw it out of bounds. Turnover there for the Bears. Basketball back to Lewis Central. All of Blair's points have come from their big men. Steinbeck and Meyer have combined for the 7. Nice backdoor cut there It was Thielen that cut to the basket, lost the ball momentarily. Stressman able to save it. Out up high, three-pointer. They're going to say he traveled with it. Evan Lilly stepped into that shot. That'll be a turnover. Basketball back to Blair with 2:04 left here in the first. Brooks Bond, a 5'9" freshman, heads to the scorer's table. And for the first time, we'll see Andrew Smutney in the game for Blair. He is a 5'11" sophomore, and Hayden Daggett, a 6'2" junior, also checks in as Meyer will take a seat. Trying to see who else went to the bench. Slominski, it looks like, over there as well. 2 minutes now left in the first quarter. Leggett will bring it across the timeline to Smutney. Now up high to Steinbeck. Callan with a nice move. He'll drive inside. Jump stop, puts it up and in. Good take there by Steinbeck. He's got 7 now in the first quarter. That ends the scoring run for Lewis Central. 14-9 is the score. And there's a steal by Sorensen. 2-on-1 the other way. Gets it up ahead to Leggett. Left-hand layup is good. Great look there by Sorensen and a good finish by Leggett. Titans want to answer quickly as they get it to the other end. Ball inside their shot is up, no good. Rebound is knocked out into the hands of Brooks Bonds, and he puts it up and in. Unfortunate the Bears couldn't secure the defensive board there and chip away at that deficit a little bit more. 1:10 left now in the first quarter. 16-11 is the score. Bears down by 5. Up high with it for Blair is Daggett. Left side to Steinbeck. He's going to shoot the 3. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Bond with the rebound for Lewis Central. Under a minute now to play as he sets up on the right side wing. Good look underneath. Nobody matched up to Jamison Olsen. He got lost in the shuffle. Easy 2 there for Jamison Olsen, his first of the game. 18-11 now the score with 40 seconds left here in the first. Smutney at the top of the key, thought about the 3. Now they'll back it back out. Sorensen near the tip circle, right side to Leggett. Back to Smutney at the elbow. Smutney's bounce pass is out of bounds. Again, looking, I think, to find Leggett. Leggett wasn't looking for the ball and it went out of bounds. Aiden Johnson, Jimmy Scott, and Evan Lilly all check in for Lewis Central. Johnson, a 5'10" senior, in for the first time. Scott and Lilly, starters who are returning with 20 seconds now left in the first. Lilly will be patient as he brings it across the timeline. Blair packs their man-to-man defense inside of that three-point line. Now 10 left. Lilly to the top of the key to his right. Couple of players switched off onto him. Now left side wing, three-pointer, up and good. Knocked down by Jimmy Scott, his second 3 of the game. That's the 5th for Lewis Central in the opening quarter, and they lead it 21-11. As we head to our first quarter break, we're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of
Welcome back here to Blair High School on BSDN Live. 21-11 is the score to start the second quarter. Lewis Central with a 10-point lead over the Bears. As I mentioned, 5 3-pointers knocked down by the Titans in that first quarter. 2 for Parker Stressman, 2 for Jimmy Scott, and 1 for Charles Shabin. Titans will start the quarter with the basketball. They get it inside there. Driving is Evan Lilly. His shot is blocked from behind by Cooper Sorensen. Blocked out of bounds, however, it stays with the Titans. Lilly will throw it in. Gets it in up high. It's almost taken away there by Smutney. The ball's loose on the floor, and a timeout going to be called quickly by Ricky Torres to help his team retain the possession of the basketball. Just be a 30-second timeout, so we'll step away just very quickly, and we'll be back with more action here in the second quarter on BSDN Live. And welcome back again. Just a very quick break. Obviously a possession-saving timeout there. Only 10 seconds gone here in the second quarter. And the Titans will once again throw it in. Evan Lilly's got it. He's guarded by Andrew Smutney, who has started the second quarter on the floor for the Bears. Slavinsky working hard, trying to keep the ball out of the hands of Carter Thielen. Thielen now with it, driving to his left. Kicks it out in the corner to Stressman. Stressman bounces inside. Shot blocked there partially, I think, by Steinbeck. Put up there by Shaben. Rebound collected by Meyer. Now the Bears try to chip away at this 10-point deficit. Smutney up high to Meyer. Now Sorensen with it. Cooper at the volleyball spiking line, and a foul away from the basketball as Sorensen was trying to cut to the basket. They're going to get Stressman with the hold. And for Parker Stressman, it's his second personal. Pardon me, that's Stessman. Need to double check my handwriting here. Parker Stessman, not Stressman. Slavinsky will throw the ball in for the Bears. Gets it in, it's Steinbeck with it. Callan had a pretty good first quarter. He's got 7 points, a 3 and a couple of 2s. Steinbeck to his left, into the middle of the floor, trying to get it into Meyer. Bo's got it along the baseline. Now up high to Slavinsky. Meyer repost. Slavinsky couldn't get it to him. It's Steinbeck instead for 3. Back rim, no good. Sorensen with the offensive rebound. It's Meyer in the corner for 3. That's good. Bo Meyer knocks down his first three-pointer of the game. Cuts the lead to 7, 21-14. About a minute and a half gone here in the second. Shaben hands off. It's Aiden Johnson with it, who's out there on the floor in place of Stessman. Now back to Shaben, deep in that right corner. Up high to Thielen, working against Slavinsky. He'll take him to his left, all the way inside. Shot is blocked out of bounds. It will stay with Lewis Central with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. See if the Bears defense can force another tough shot here and grab the rebound. Lilly will get it in. Now up high there to Thielen. Thielen will shoot it with 2 on the clock. Shot's no good, and the rebound is controlled by Steinbeck. So Blair got exactly what they needed there as Steinbeck brings it across half court with a dribble over on the right wing. Now it's out to Sorensen, to Smutney, inside to Meyer. We're going to get a foul called there. That'll be whistled on Jimmy Scott, who was trying to defend Bo Meyer in on the post. Scott will pick up his first personal, the team's second. Back into the game for Blair is Brevin Leggett. He will replace, Aiden Slavinsky. And Leggett will throw it in. Into Smutney in the corner. Smutney to Meyer. Easy jumper inside there. Meyer just missed it. Wide open look. Perhaps a little bit too wide open, and from an awkward range went off the back of the rim. Now the other direction. Three-pointer by Johnson is no good. Rebound, however, stays with Lewis Central. Another 3 from the corner. That's off the mark. Now Shaben's got the rebound. They'll reset the offense out up high to Lilly with 5:30 to play in the second quarter. Lilly to the near side to Thielen. Guarded by Smutney. Now back to Lilly at the elbow. Up high to Johnson. Now Shaben. He'll spin inside there to the lane. Shots up, no good, but a blocking foul is going to be called on the Bears. That'll be whistled on Brevin Leggett, his first. It's the team's first as well. And that will put Charles Shaben at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 for the Titans. First one is in and out, no good.
In for the Bears, number 13.
In for the first time in the game is Colin McCabe for Blair, a 5'11" junior. He'll replace Andrew Smutney. One more free throw attempt here for Shaben. That one is no good, so he misses them both. Steinbeck gets the rebound, then he had it knocked loose, got it back, Leggett's got it. Back to Steinbeck. Callen out up high, he'll drive all the way inside. Pivots for a shot, it's no good. Meyer got a hand on the rebound, lost it, now Johnson sprints to the other end with it. Aiden Johnson all the way to the basket, he puts it up and in. Good aggressive take there by Johnson, makes the score 23-14 with 4:45 left to play in the half. And the Bears will turn it over as they bring it across half court. Colin McCabe was trapped and tried to get it to Leggett, and he threw it out of bounds. Hayden Daggett will check back in for the Bears. He'll replace Steinbeck. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left to play in the first half. 23-14 is the score. Slow start again to the quarter for both teams. Only 2 for Lewis Central, 3 for the Bears in this quarter. Almost midway through the quarter. Going to get a reaching foul called here on the Bears. That will be on Daggett. His first, team second. Non-shooting foul. A sideline inbound. Coming here for Lewis Central. They'll get it into Lilly. Left side to Shaben. Wants to get it into Thielen on the posts. And we're going to get a foul called on the basketball. This will be, I think, whistled on McCabe. And our official wants to have a quick discussion with Carter Thielen. So McCabe picks up his first. Thielen picks up some type of a informal warning there from our official. Ball comes in to Shaben, and then a travel is going to be called as he dumped it off into the hands of Aiden Johnson. Johnson switched pivot feet, and now the basketball goes back to the Bears. Jamison Olsen quickly to the scorer's table. He'll come in for Charles Shaben. Ball belongs to the Bears with 4:15 left in the half. Sorensen's got it in the backcourt. Working there against Lilly. Now it's McCabe with it. To the high post. There, back out to Sorensen. Sorensen picks up his dribble. Now left side McCabe. 10 to shoot. Sorensen's got it. Had Daggett open inside for a moment. His pass was tipped. Cooper got it right back. Drove it to a wide open basket and laid it in. First 2 of the game for Cooper Sorensen makes it 23-16. Again, Bears down by 7. 3:35 left. Jumper for Lilly is up and good.
2 points, Lilly.
Evan Lilly with a quick 2. Answers right back. Now it's McCabe with it in the backcourt. McCabe gets it across the timeline, picks up his dribble. His pass inside is taken away. Looked like he had a man open, but Jimmy Scott stepped into the block, grabbed that ball, and now it's up ahead to Lilly. Lilly over to the right side of the floor. Now they'll completely reverse sides. And a foul called away from the basketball that's going to be on the Bears. On McCabe. His second. Team's fourth. Subs into the game as Steinbeck and Slaminski will check back in. Stessman back in for Lewis. And Shaben also returns. With 3:05 left in the first half, score remains 25-16. Lewis Central leading it by 9. Stessman on the dribble, takes it inside there, almost got away with the walk, but his pass was intercepted anyway. Leggett to the other end, shot is no good, but a foul will be called. That's going to be on Jamison Olsen. He'll pick up his first, and Brevin Leggett will go to the free throw line for the Bears, where he'll shoot 2.
His first, third on the Titans. At the line for 2 shots, number 12.
Leggett's got 2 points so far in the ball game, and a 2-pointer in that first quarter. His first trip to the free throw line, he hits that one. 25-17 the score, now 2:50 to play in the half. And the second one is in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shaben. And it'll be Carter Thielen bringing it across the timeline for Lewis Central. Pull up three-pointer for Thielen is off the front rim, no good. Rebound is tipped and controlled by Sorensen. Cooper quickly up ahead to Leggett. He'll drive all the way inside. Right-hand layup is good. Aggressive there by Leggett, and he gets the finish, makes it 25-19, a 6-point lead now for Lewis Central. 2:20 left in the half. Bears trying to close out the half here on a run and close the gap. On the dribble with it is Stessman, guarded by Sorensen. And that pass is tipped, almost taken away. Lilly's got it. Back to Stessman on the left wing. Bounce pass inside, again loose. Good defense there by Slavinsky. They'll kick it out to Lilly. In the corner to Shaben. Good step through by Shaben, and he puts it up and in. Shaben's got 5 now in the game. Steinbeck up ahead. Hits the brakes, gets it back to Cooper Sorensen. Now Steinbeck to Leggett. He's going to shoot the three-pointer. That's good. Brevin Leggett starting to warm up here in this second quarter. He's got 8 points now in the game, makes the score 27-22, under 90 seconds to play in the first half. Stessman will work to his left, off a couple of screens. Good defense there by Sorensen to not be slowed down. Now it's Lilly with it. Leggett giving him plenty of room. The Thielen to the left elbow. He'll kick it out. Three-pointer is long, no good. Steinbeck with the rebound. That miss by Jamison Olsen. Steinbeck all the way to the block. His shot is blocked. Good defense by Lewis Central that time. I think on the blocked shot was Shaben. Now a tie-up. The ball will go back to the Bears. Smutney and Meyer return for Blair. Brooks Bond back in for Lewis Central. Jimmy Scott checks in as well. And one more sub. This will be Cooper Williams, a 6'2 junior, checking in for the first time. 56.6 seconds left in the half. 27-22 is the score. Bears down by 5. Fresh 35 on the clock as Sorensen gets set to throw it in from underneath his own basket. Cooper will lob it in up high to Meyer. Now it's Smutney with it. Andrew picks up his dribble. His pass is taken away, almost taken away there by Shaben. That's a break there for the Bears as the ball just ended up being knocked out of bounds. That would have been a run-out layup attempt there for Charles Shaben if he could have secured that. As it is, they'll inbound it. His pass finds its way to Smutney, not the way he intended it. Now it's Meyer with it. They'll kick it out. Three-pointer blocked. The attempt there by Leggett. Leggett thought he was fouled. Quick outlet pass up ahead. Shaben underneath with it. Through his hands and out of bounds. Ball goes right back to the Bears. 30.7 seconds left. Lewis Central will apply some full court pressure here. This is typically a situation where Coach Whitwer would try and hold it for the final shot and not try to force the issue, but we'll see what they want to do as Leggett gets it across the timeline. He's going to take it all the way inside. A very easy right-hand floater, almost undefended. Brevin with another bucket. I believe that gives him 10 here in the first half. It's 27-24. Bears down by 3. Stessman into the corner, knocked away by Smutney, and it will be off of Lewis Central. So it's Blair basketball with 5.2 left. Bears will have an opportunity to have the final shot and potentially tie this game at halftime. Leggett brings it up to half court. Now it's Steinbeck with it. He will heave it. Maybe a little too early. Meyer with the rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Close to the half there by the Bears. They're down 27-24 at the end of 2 quarters of play. We'll be back when the third quarter is ready on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.com. MCHS.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being of BSDN live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well.
Welcome back here to BHS as we get ready to start the second half. Blair will trail Lewis Central 27-24 when we start the third quarter. Bears led so far by Brevin Leggett. He's got 10 points, 3 2-pointers, a 3-pointer, and a free throw. Callan Steinbeck has 7, a pair of 2-point baskets and a 3 for him. Bo Meyer with 5, a 2 and a 3, and Cooper Sorensen has 2 so far. Blair scored 11 in the first quarter, 13 in the second. 7 different players with points for Lewis Central. Parker Stessman and Jimmy Scott lead the way with 6. Shaban has 5. Evan Lilly, Jamison Olson, Aiden Johnson, Brooks Bond, and Carter Thielen each have 2. That's actually 8 players, not 7. 8 players with points. 21 in the first quarter for Lewis Central, just 6 in the second. Blair outscored them 13-6 to come back from a 21-11 first quarter deficit to make this a 3-point game. It will be Lewis Central basketball to start the third quarter. No foul trouble really for either team. Stessman has 2 personals, McCabe with 2 for Blair. We're underway. Titans have the basketball. They'll get it up high. Evan Lilly's got it to start the offense to Shaban, and now a foul called away from the basketball. It's going to be on Slaminski, I think, trying to defend Carter Thielen in there. Slaminski picks up his first. Thielen was held without a bucket for the majority of that first half. He actually scored the first 2 of the game and didn't score after that. Shot is no good there by Shaban, and a foul is going to be called on Bo Meyer on the rebound, as Meyer may have gotten himself a little bit out of position trying to box out Jimmy Scott. Bo picks up his first. Quickly, the Bears have 2 here in the third quarter. Once again, Lewis Central will throw it in, and that one's knocked away. Good hands by Cooper Sorensen. They come up with the steal. Leggett will take it to the basket on the other end. He puts it up and in. Brevin Leggett's got 12 points. Good look there. That was Steinbeck that found him. Good defensive play by Sorensen to steal that inbounds pass. So now it's a 1-point game, 27-26. Stessman inside. Shot is, let's see, I don't know if they'll count it. It went down, but it's going to be a charging foul as he ran into Bo Meyer. So the basket won't count. Stessman picks up his third, so they'll have to be careful with him. Meyer is okay, gets right back up off the floor. Basketball back to the Bears. Chance to take the lead here for Blair on this possession. 27-26 to score. Defensive pressure coming there. Sorensen into a double team. Pass to the backside, knocked away before it could get to Slaminski. Ball will stay with Blair, and Aiden will throw it in on the baseline. A lot of action here. We haven't even played a minute yet here in this quarter. That inbounds pass is tipped there by Thielen. It'll stay with the Bears. They'll throw it in right in front of their own bench. Pass comes into Sorensen. Now it's Steinbeck with it. Callan on the left side wing. Bounce pass inside to Sorensen, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be whistled on Evan Lilly. That's a really smart move there by Cooper Sorensen. He's got the height advantage over Lilly. Lilly picks up his second. They've got him listed at 5'6". Sorensen listed at 6'1". Blair needs to find a way to continue to take advantage of that. If nothing else, get Lilly in foul trouble and get him over on the bench. Driving inside with it is Slaminski. Puts it up and in. Aiden's first 2 of the ball game, and the Bears have the lead, 28-27. A little bit over a minute gone now here in this third quarter. Up high with it is Thielen. He's guarded now by Sorensen on this trip. He'll drive it down into the free throw lane. Shot taken away. Good hands there by Slaminski. Back to the other end comes Leggett. Right hand layup is good for Brevin Leggett. A 6-0 run for the Bears to start the half, and they lead it 30-27. And Coach Torres wants a timeout. We'll step away for 30 seconds, and we'll be back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving
back once again to Blair High School. Bears on a 6-0 run to start the half. Now have a 3-point lead over Lewis Central, 30-27. Titans with the basketball as Stessman brings it into the front court. Working against Sorensen. He'll take it down to the left side block. Cut off there. Now kicks it out to Scott. Scott hands off into the hands of Thielen, and Thielen's going to be fouled by Bo Meyer as he tried to slide in front of him. Meyer picks up the foul. It's his second. Have to be careful here. That's his second of the quarter. Team's third. Sideline inbound now for Lewis Central. 6:08 still left to play in the third. Three-pointer on the way. That is off the mark by Evan Lilly. Good rebound that time by Steinbeck. He'll bring it into the front court. Steinbeck hands off to Leggett. To Meyer. Now Slaminski on the left side wing. Back to Steinbeck. They're still trying to get Sorensen posted up inside, but they've made a defensive switch. Now it's Stessman on him. Sorensen got it out to Slaminski. Aiden drived in. Shot no good. Sorensen with the drive, and the put up is good. Cooper Sorensen with a good finish there. He's got 4 now in the ball game. The 8-0 run now for Blair to start the quarter. The run continues, I should say. It is an 8-0 run. Stessman almost lost it into the backcourt. It's collected out there. And got an out-of-bounds call here. Called against Lewis Central. Not sure what the call is. Ricky Torres is trying to get an explanation from the official. I think the player called where he had established himself back inbounds, so the Bears are the beneficiaries. All the way to the other end is Leggett. Takes it all the way to the basket and in. Brevin Leggett's got 16 points. Probably 10 of them have come on layups. Bears go back to work defensively as Shaban drives it inside. He hands off to Stessman. Stessman on the baseline, out up high to Scott. And it's knocked away, good hands there by Bo Meyer. Meyer tried to dive onto that half court, ball's loose. And let's see what the whistle here is. We may get a foul called on Brevin Leggett. Leggett tried to dive also on the loose ball. And that is going to be the call. Leggett picks up his second, it's the team's 4th. And Chris Whitwer's looking for an explanation as that was sort of a loose ball scrum there at midcourt. You saw Meyer dive first, and then Stessman, I think it was, for Lewis Central, and then Leggett, and Leggett got whistled for the foul. So a bit of an unfortunate break there. But explanation time is over. Lewis Central will throw it in. They get it into the backcourt to Lilly. Lilly across the timeline, down into the corner. Guarded by Sorensen, good hustle there by Cooper. Almost knocked that one away, now it is taken away. Bo Meyer with the steal. Up ahead to Steinbeck underneath. Shot is good and a foul. Good finish by Steinbeck. A really good pass by Bo Meyer. And he'll get a chance to complete the 3-point play. Foul's going to be charged to Brooks Bond. It's his first, the team's third. And that'll bring in Carter Lobaugh for the first time, a 6'5" junior. Lobaugh will replace Jimmy Scott. Steinbeck at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. And that's off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Meyer, that missed, but a foul's called, and Bo's going to go to the free throw line. This foul will be charged to Lobaugh, who just checked in, his first. Team's 4th, so now Meyer to the line, and he'll shoot 2. First one is good. Meyer now has 6 points in the game. Parker Stessman returns for Lewis Central. Andrew Smutney back in for the Bears. It's a 13-0 run for Blair to start this third quarter. Meyer's free throw in and out, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, and Lewis Central grabs the rebound. 37-27. Blair has turned a 3-point halftime deficit into a 10-point lead. Stessman on the drive down the free throw lane, kicks it out. This is Shaban with it. Shaban hands off to Thielen. Thielen inside, floaters up and good. Carter Thielen with his first 2 since the first quarter. Almost now midway through the third quarter here. Meyer will spin, tries to drive inside. A blocking foul will be called. Good aggressive take there. Carter Lobaugh, who just came off the bench, is going to pick up his second foul. It's the team's fifth, so that will send Blair to the free throw line. And it'll be Bo Meyer at the line shooting 2 with 4 minutes left in the quarter. Get a sense here that these are some big free throws for the Bears, a chance to continue to extend the separation. Can't imagine they'll keep the Lewis Central offense down for long. Meyer misses the first. The lead is 8. He misses the second. The lead remains 8, and they get the rebound. Good hustle there by Smutny. Finds Brevin Leg. Cooper Sorensen. Blair will start the possession over. Sorensen on the dribble on the right wing. Hands off to Smutny into the middle to the free throw line. Now back to Steinbeck. Callan drives. Looks underneath there. Tried to get it to Meyer. Kind of an awkward pass there, and Bo lost it off his hands and out of bounds. Turnover for the Bears. Back to Lewis Central. And the Titans will bounce it in, and Parker Stessman will walk it up to half court. Waits for a screen there at the top of the key. Guarded by Sorensen. Now right side to Bond. Bond to Shaben. Now Stessman. They're trying to get it to Thielen, and they do. To his left. Now in the corner to Stessman. He'll drive baseline. Picked up there by Meyer. Now out to Shaben in the corner. Under 10 to shoot, and a foul is going to be called away from the basketball. Another post-whistle discussion with Carter Thielen as Smutny picks up the foul. It's his first. The team's fifth. That will put Thielen at the line. And he'll shoot 2 with 3:13 left to play here in the third. First free throw for Thielen is good. 5 points now in the game. You have to wonder how much longer the officials will give him the benefit of the doubt with the post-whistle discussion between him and some of the Blair players. Second free throw is also good. How long before they assess some kind of a perhaps technical foul? We'll see. In for the Bears will be Hayden Daggett. He'll replace Callan Steinbeck. 6-point lead for Blair, 37-31. 3:10 left to play in the third. Here's some three-quarter court pressure here for Lewis Central, and the Bears a bit careless in the backcourt, turn it over. That pass, almost an unforced error there. Sorensen threw it over the head of Brevin Leggett. And the ball goes back to Lewis Central. Stessman on the attack. To the left elbow. Hands off to Bond. Now it's Shaben with it. That's going to be a foul called on the Bears. This will be Hayden Daggett with the push. His second personal. The bad news for Blair is they are in the bonus, so every foul is sending Lewis Central to the line shooting 2. And this time it'll be Charles Shaben. He's 0 for 2 from the line so far in the game. He's got 5 points. Now it's 6 as he makes that one. That makes the score 37-32. It's a 5-point lead for Blair. Just under 3 minutes left in the quarter. And the second one is good as well. Lead is 4 for the Bears, 37-33. Lewis Central taking advantage of the opportunities at the free throw line. Brevin Leggett splits the defense. And there's a foul on Lewis Central. That will be on Carter Thielen, his first, team's 6th. Bears back to the free throw line. Let's see if they can keep pace with Lewis Central. So far, Blair is 1 for 5 at the line in the quarter. This will be the first attempt by Hayden Daggett. That one is no good, so Blair not doing themselves any favors. One more shot for Daggett to try and extend the lead out to 5. That one's in and out, no good. The rebound to Lewis Central. So 0 for 2 at the line, and now Stessman will bring it back into the front court. To the top of the key, Stessman to his left. Out into the corner, Shaben will shoot the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is poked out of bounds in the corner. Off of the Bears, and it will belong to Lewis Central. Slominski and Steinbeck back in for Blair. Scott back in for Lewis Central. Stessman will inbound it from the baseline for the Titans, guarded by Sorensen. Lobs it in out up high at Shaben, guarded tightly up there by Daggett. Now to Stessman. On the left wing, he'll drive all the way down inside. Shot partially blocked. Rebound is tipped, controlled by Stessman. Coaches call a timeout. Both officials have their hand in the air. Is it going to be a jump or a timeout? Let's take a look and see. Might be a foul. Let's see what the call is. They're going to assess a foul here. Wow. It's going to be called on Hayden Daggett, his third. Team seventh. That'll put Shaben at the line, shooting 2. That call could have gone one of 3 ways. Went the worst way that it possibly could for the Bears. Shaben hits the first. Daggett has to head back over to the bench. He's picked up 3 fouls here, or had 1. He picked up 2 quick ones in the quarter. Second free throw for Shaben's no good. And the rebound is going to belong to Lewis Central, and a foul called on the Bears. Boy, things have gone from bad to worse for Blair in the last couple of minutes. That's going to be on Steinbeck, his first, the team's 8th. And that will put Jimmy Scott at the free throw line, where he will shoot 2. Free throws number 7 and 8 for Lewis Central in the quarter. That one is no good, fortunately for Blair. Carter Lobaugh back in for Lewis Central, and he will replace Charles Shaben. Lobaugh came in earlier, picked up a couple of fouls in the quarter. One more for Scott. He gets the second. He's got 7 now in the ball game. That makes the score 37-35. Blair with a 2-point lead. Bo Meyer has it in the section, now near side to Leggett. He finds Cooper Sorensen. Still 2 minutes, 2:05 actually left to play here in this quarter. Meyer's going to square up a 3-pointer. That's off the mark, no good. Sorensen with the rebound, however, trapped on the baseline. Gets it inside to Leggett. Brevin puts it up and in. 18 now in the ball game for Brevin Leggett. Extends the Bears lead out to 4, 39-35. Good look inside there. Lobaugh puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to be saved by the Bears. Bo Meyer's got it. Good hustle there by Leggett. Now it's Steinbeck with it. Minute 30 to play in the quarter. Steinbeck up high, working to his left. Now skips it far side to Leggett. Leggett inside. Blocking foul is called. Brevin's going to go to the free throw line. This will be on Brooks Bond. His second. Team 7th. Leggett to the line for the second time in the game. He'll shoot 2. Minute 23 left in the third quarter. First one is good. 19 now in the ball game for Brevin Leggett. 10 in the first half, and now he has 9 in this quarter. Second one's good as well. Leggett's to 20. The Bears lead is back to 6, 41-35. Stessman will bring it across the timeline. He'll drive all the way inside. Shot blocked, but a foul is called. This is going to be on Bo Meyer, I believe. Picks up his third. Team's 9th. That will send Stessman to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. His first free throw attempt of the ball game is good. Stessman now has 7. Charles Shaben and Evan Lilly check back in. Hayden Daggett returns for the Bears. Stessman will shoot one more free throw with a minute 14 left in the third quarter. That one is nothing but net. He gets them both. He's got 8 in the ball game. The lead is back to 4 for Blair, 41-37. Sorensen working against Lilly in the backcourt. There's a blocking foul called. I wondered how long they were going to take before they called that on Evan Lilly. He's an aggressive defender in Cooper's back pocket basically the entire game. Picks up his third, but he's always got his hands on him. It's not like he's playing flawless defense. So he picks up his third. Sorensen is at the line, shooting 2 for the Bears. That one is good. Cooper's got 5 points now in the ball game. Andrew Smutney will check back in for Blair. Looks like he'll replace Brevin Leggett. He'll probably sit down for about 1 minute and 7 seconds and come right back for the start of the fourth quarter. Free throw for Sorensen is good. Cooper gets them both. Lead for Blair is back out to 6, 43-37, 1:05 left in the third quarter. Lilly working against Smutney, gets it across the timeline. Now it's to Stessman, up high to Thielen. Good close out there by Smutney to avoid the three-pointer. Now that we will get a three, and that is knocked down. Good ball movement, and Jimmy Scott hits his third three-pointer of the game. 3-point lead for Blair now, 43-40. Smutney driving inside. Good look on the baseline. Jumper is short that time by Daggett. Rebound controlled by Lewis Central. 35 seconds left in the third. Lilly into the front corner. Into the corner. Three-pointer. Good. Back-to-back threes by Jimmy Scott. He has tied this ball game 43-43. 20 seconds left in the third. Bears will probably try and hold it for the final shot. Steinbeck with it on the right wing. And now it's Slominski with 10. To the left side to Smutney, into Sorensen, and a foul is going to be called as Cooper was posted up. Let's see if they'll get Lilly for the hold. That is the case. He's just picked up his fourth. Good recognition by Cooper to take him in and post him up. Lilly picks up the foul. They'll have to get him out of the game, I would imagine, for the last 6 seconds of the quarter. Sorensen will shoot two. 6.2 left in the quarter. First one is no good. Aiden Johnson checks in, and Evan Lilly will come out. Colin McCabe also back in for the Bears. First time we've seen him in the second half. One more free throw here for Sorensen. If he makes it, Blair's got to apply a little bit of pressure to keep Lewis Central in the backcourt as long as possible. Isaac Field's going to check in for Cooper, and Blair will apply, it looks like, some backcourt pressure here. Ball comes into Stessman. Working against McCabe, gets around him there at midcourt. Now into the corner to Johnson, up high, Shaban for three, off the mark at the buzzer. We'll head to the fourth. Blair has a slim lead now. It's 44-43. Bears up by one as we start the fourth quarter on BSDN Live. And we're back to start the fourth quarter. Blair outscored Lewis Central 20-16 in the third. Bears got that hot start. They got 10 points in the quarter from Brevin Leggett. He's got 20. It will be Blair basketball to start the fourth quarter, and the Bears will have the starters on the floor. Foul trouble for Blair, Daggett, and Meyer with 3. 4 personals for Evan Lilly. Parker Stessman has 3 for Lewis Central. Slominski's got it. Now it's up high to Meyer. He'll hand off to Leggett. Now Slominski on the far side of the floor. Aiden picks up his dribble. Finds Cooper Sorensen. Into the corner to Leggett. Back to Slominski. Now it's Steinbeck with it. Steinbeck lobs it inside to Meyer. His shot is blocked. Boy, no foul called. Meyer grabbed it, saved it up forward to Thielen, and Thielen had it stolen, and now a foul is going to be called in the backcourt. A careless foul there by Parker Stessman. Fell onto the legs of Aiden Slominski. Picked up his 4th personal. Sussman is a key member of that offense. He may not have a ton of points. He's got 8, but he's the main ball handler, at least to get the offense started for Lewis Central. So he'll come out. Brooks Bond, a 5'9 freshman, checks back in. Slominski will throw it in for the Bears. And a foul is going to be called. That'll be whistled on Bond, who wrapped his arms around Brevin Leggett before the pass could be thrown in. So Bond picks up his 3rd. And now the inbounds pass comes in. Bond almost comes up with the steal. They'll switch and have Leggett throw it in instead of Slominski. And they also are going to bring, it looks like, Steinbeck up into the front court. Callan now hands off to Cooper Sorensen. Sorensen will bring it across the timeline, has his defender on his back hip. Now leaves it for Meyer, drives inside, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Lewis Central. This is going to be a war of attrition, I believe. Whoever has enough players left to have 5 on the floor at the end of the game is going to be probably the winner of this contest. The foul is called on Jimmy Scott. It's his 2nd. It's the team's 3rd. Pass on the far side, knocked out of bounds. Good play over there by Shaven. Stays with the Bears. Almost a minute gone here in this 4th quarter, 7:05 left in the 4th. Steinbeck takes the ball on the right side wing, drives to the free throw lane, still on the dribble with it. He'll step back and fire a 3 off the mark, no good. Meyer had a hand on the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears. And now Blair will have to throw it in on the baseline underneath their own basket. Ricky Torres yelling something at one of the far officials over there on the far side. Ball's going to be lobbed into Meyer. Now it's Leggett with it. Little step back 3-pointer for Brevin. Off the mark, no good. Ball's loose in the free throw lane. Scramble for it. He's got it. Did Whitwer get the timeout? Yes, they'll say that he did. So a timeout's going to be given to the Bears with 6:42 left in the 4th quarter. It's still 44-43. We're back in 30 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services.
And a whistle, I think, before the shot. That's going to be on Cooper Sorensen. And Cooper picks up his second personal. Team second as well. Inbound coming here for the Titans. They'll get it in. It's Bond with it. Bond working there on the dribble. Pull-up jumper is good. Brooks Bond knocks down a three-pointer. That'll give his team a 2-point lead, 46-44. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Near side with it is Leggett. Now Steinbeck, step back three, that's good. Count it, and a foul. Steinbeck fouled in the corner. Got the three. The foul's, going to be called on Charles Shaben, his first. Team's fourth. Steinbeck at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good by Steinbeck. Smutney back into the game for the Bears. Blair's lead is 2, 48-46 after the 4-point play. Stessman driving down inside. His pass is knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Bo Meyer. On the switch, Meyer reached in and poked that one away from Lobaugh. Jimmy Scott will check back into the game. He will replace Carter Lobaugh. Basketball stays with Lewis Central. They'll get it into Thielen. He's guarded by Smutney. And that'll be a foul on Andrew Smutney as Thielen drives around him. Andrew picks up his second. Team's third. Not quite to the bonus yet. We're not quite midway through the quarter yet either. Thielen will throw it in. Smutney will guard the inbounds from the baseline. Lobs it in up high to Stessman. Into the corner, Shaven lines up a three. Off the rim, no good. Smutney's got the rebound. Got it out to Steinbeck. Steinbeck across midcourt. On the dribble with it against Shaven. Takes him all the way down to the block. Shots up and good. Got knocked to the floor, no foul call, but he got the bucket to go. 15 in the game now for Callan Steinbeck.
Into the game for the Titans, number 30, Carter Lobaugh.
Had a whistle and perhaps an injury as Charles Shaben appears to be shaken up. A shot to the face. No, maybe to his, looks like to his throat. Looks like he signals something to his throat and he's trying to catch his breath out there. Basketball back to Lewis Central. 50-46 your score. Bears by 4. Titans with the ball. They'll get it up high to Thielen. He drives inside. He'll be tripped as he tried to drive around. I think it's going to be Andrew Smutney whistled for the foul. So Smutney picks up his third. The only good news for Blair is they're so deep at that guard position, they can spread the fouls out. Out on the wing with it is Bond. Guarded closely by Leggett. Now it's Thielen to his left. Pardon me, that's Stessman. Now Scott picked up there by Meyer. Stessman again out on the wing. Almost lost the ball. Nearly taken away by Sorensen. Back to Scott. Three-pointer is good. Jimmy Scott with his 5th three-pointer of the ball game. This is just good basketball back and forth. 50-49. Bears by 1. We approach the 3-minute mark left here in the fourth quarter. Sorensen to Steinbeck on the right wing. Deep on Steinbeck. That's off the back rim. No good. Rebound to Lewis Central. Stessman back into the offensive end with it. Stessman to Lobaugh. Now to Bond on the left side. Up high to Scott. Hands off to Stessman. He'll drive into the middle, all the way to the block. Shot no good. And the rebound is saved by Lewis Central. Lobaugh got it. Found Bond with it. Bond in the middle. Lobaugh's shots up and good. Carter Lobaugh with his first 2 of the game. Makes it 51-50. Lewis Central by 1. 2:25 left. Sorensen has it for the Bears. Out near the tip circle on the dribble. He finds Meyer. Look back inside to Sorensen. He puts it up and in. Beautiful set play there for the Bears. Cooper threw the pass. Got a screen from the opposite elbow. Open underneath. He laid it up and in. We'll hit the 2-minute mark here as Blair's regain the lead 52-51. Stessman trying to get it to Thielen, and he does, over on the right wing, working against Smutney. Thielen into the middle. Now dumps it off to Bond, and now a technical foul called away from the basketball. Is this going to be called on Smutney or on Thielen? They got a technical foul on somebody over there. Yep, it's going to be on Andrew Smutney. So it's his first technical foul of the game. It'll be his 4th personal. I didn't see what happened, but it's going to send Carter Thielen to the free throw line with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. First free throw from Thielen is no good. So Slominski will check in. Smutney will head out. Coach Whitwer is getting an explanation from the official that called the technical foul. Thielen will shoot one more, and then Lewis Central will keep the basketball. That free throw is also no good, so he steps to the line and misses both. The ball stays with Lewis Central. The foul effectively, I believe, becomes Blair's 5th. So Lewis Central has the ball with 1:45 left. Blair still leads at 52-51. Stessman up high with it, working now against Steinbeck. He'll get it off to Thielen. Thielen had his dribble. Coming out of there with it is Brevin Leggett. Ball's knocked out of Leggett's hands at midcourt. Tipped out of bounds. It will, I believe, yes, it'll be Blair basketball.
Into the game for the Titans, number 12, Charles
Back
Shaven.
in, Charles Shaven. Good to see him back out there after heading over to the bench with an injury a moment ago. Ball inbounded to Sorensen. 1:30 left. Sorensen gets instructions from Coach Whitwer. Now Slominski's got it. Up high to Leggett. Leggett will drive down inside, and a foul is going to be called as Brevin tried to stop along the baseline. Blocking foul is called on Brooks Bond, his 4th, team's 5th. And that will send Leggett to the line to shoot 2 with his team up 1, 1:22 left. First free throw is good. 21 points now in the ball game for the Bears freshman. Returning for Lewis Central is Evan Lilly. He's been on the bench for quite a while with 4 personals. Second free throw for Leggett is also good, so he gets them both. Bears up by 3. Whistle and a timeout is going to be taken by Lewis Central. Ricky Torres called the timeout. 1:22 left. We're back in 60 seconds. Bears up 3 on BSDN.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of.
Welcome back here to Blair High School on BSDN Live. 54-51, Blair Lewis Central with 1:22 left to play in the fourth quarter. It'll be Lewis Central basketball. Both teams are in the bonus, so any foul will send the opponent to the line to shoot at least 2. Of course, a foul on a three-pointer would be 3 free throw attempts. The Titans will get it in to Parker Stessman. He'll bring it across the timeline. 1:20 left. Stessman working against Sorensen. Take him over to the opposite block. Now up high to Thielen. Thielen working against Slominski. Had the dribble poked away and stolen. Back the other way. It's the Bears. Chance to run some clock. Brevin Leggett with 1:03 left. Hands off to Cooper Sorensen. And now Blair will try and run about 24 seconds here off the game clock. Slominski up high. Three-pointer on the way from Steinbeck is good. No sense running any time off the clock when you can knock down three-pointers like that. Kellen Steinbeck hits the triple. That makes it 57-51. Bears up by 6. Lewis Central will call the timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step away and we'll be back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part.
Probably going right to the basket to get an easy 2. It'll be Lilly bringing it into the front court. Lilly gets a screen, heads over to his right. Now up high, three-pointer blocked. Steinbeck got the block. Scott went up for the shot. Now up ahead to Meyer. Bo Meyer lays it up and in. Count it, and a foul. Huge block by Steinbeck. Meyer with the finish. The foul is going to be called on Evan Lilly. He picks up his 5th, so he is done for the night. Meyer to the line to try to complete the three-point play and give his team a 9-point lead with 34.3 seconds left. Aiden Johnson will come in for Lilly. Evan Lilly finishes with 2 points. Meyer's free throw is no good. Steinbeck got the rebound, however. Gets it out up high to Leggett. Blair can run some more time off the clock. Bears up by 8. Leggett working on the dribble on the right sideline. Gets it to Sorensen, and Cooper will be fouled with 24.2 seconds left. Foul's going to be called on Aiden Johnson. It's his first, team 7th. Sorensen to the line. Shooting 2 with 24 seconds left. His team up by 8 points, and now it's 9. He's got 10 points now, does Cooper Sorensen. He'll be the 3rd Bear into double figures. Behind Leggett and Steinbeck. Free throw is also good. Bears now lead it by 10, 61-51. 20 seconds left. Right side wing, three-pointer on the way is off the mark, no good by Aiden Johnson, and the bounces out of bounds. Coach Whitwer's going to clear up his bench. And they have secured, I believe, their 9th win of the season in a hard-fought game. Really good game from Brevin Leggett and from Kellen Steinbeck offensively. Cooper Sorensen as well. But you got to give a lot of credit to Blair defensively for slowing down this Lewis Central attack. Inbounds comes into the backcourt. It's Easton Bosonic bringing it across the timeline. He'll hand off to Cooper Sorensen. Sorensen's going to dribble it out. Blair's going to get a 10-point win. 61-51 will be your final score. Bears move to 9-8 on the season. They're led in scoring by Brevin Leggett. He'll finish with 22 points. Callan Steinbeck wasn't far behind him. Callan, let's see, he had 7 in the first half. There's 10, 16, 18 points for Steinbeck. And as I mentioned, Sorensen also got in double figures, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 for Cooper. Aiden Slominski finished with 2. Bo Meyer finished, let's see, he had 8. And that's it. Only 5 different players with points for the Bears. Balanced scoring for Lewis Central, as you would imagine. They had 8 players score in the first half. Carter Thielen finished well below his season average. He finished with 6 points. Brooks Bond had 5. 2 for Aiden Johnson, 2 for Jamison Olson. Parker Stessman finished with 8. Charles Shaben had 8 as well. Jimmy Scott led the way. He made 5 3-pointers and a free throw. He had 16 points. Carter Loba and Evan Lilly each finished with 2. Next game for the Bears. Let's just take a look and see. They will be at home on Saturday against Seward. That game will be an afternoon game following the girls contest. Thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us and helping us to do this ball game. Thanks to the Blair High School students for helping out here on site. Thanks to all of you for listening. The Bears in the boys contest 61-51. They get the win in the girls contest as well, 47-26. Good evening here at Blair High School for both clubs. And that's going to do it for me. It's Brian Abraham saying so long. Been listening to Blair Basketball on BSDN Live.